Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
When I was a teen, I spent the night with a friend. At one point, I saw an eyelash next to her eye and got it for her, but she wouldn't let me throw it away. Come to find out, she collected eyelashes. She had a whole stash of them in a jewelry box. When I was in seminary, one of my professors collected Coca-Cola paraphernalia. Walking into his office could be quite overwhelming. But then I got invited to his house. He could have charged admission as a Coca-Cola museum. My father-in-law bought his girlfriend, my mother-in-law, a spoon at each port when he was in the Navy. Somehow that caught on, and now she has a collection of over 200 spoons from all over the world. Did you know that God has 2 different collections up in heaven? Instead of bottles of Coca-Cola, He has bottles of tears. And instead of spoons, He has bowls filled with the prayers of the saints. People collect things that are important to them, that have special significance for them. And you could say the same about God's collections. Psalm 56:8 says, "You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in a bottle. You have recorded each one in your book." Isn't that a beautiful picture? When life brings you to tears, God is right there beside you, comforting you, bottling those tears, treasuring each one because He knows what they cost you. He shares your pain, feels your hurt with you, walks through your difficulties with you. As Psalm 51:17 says, "A broken and contrite heart, O God, you will not despise." Our tears move Him to action on our behalf, even if we don't see those results right away. How about those bowls of prayers? They're involved in the end times. Revelation 5:8 says, "When He, Jesus, had taken the scroll, the 4 living creatures, the 24 elders, fell down before the Lamb, each holding a harp and golden bowls full of incense, which are the prayers of the saints." So somewhere in heaven, God has a storehouse of golden bowls full of our prayers. Shelves and shelves of them. Sometimes it feels like our prayers just bounce off the ceiling, but we know God cherishes each one. In the days of the temple, twice a day, a priest would be chosen to go into the holy place to burn incense. While he did that, the people would stand in the outer courts praying. So as the incense wafted up to the sky, the people's prayers went with it. And our prayers don't dissipate. God collects them and answers them in His own timing. So no matter your circumstances, whether you cry with joy or anguish, whether your prayers are filled with worship or pleadings, turning to the Lord, crying out to God, shows your dependence on Him. And He treasures that communication. He asks us to trust Him, to do what's best for us and for His glory. What have you cried bottles of tears over? And what prayers are in your bowl that hasn't been answered yet? Can you trust God for His way and His timing?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.